Oh yeah, that does it for me.
No.
Yes, sir.
Can it not do it for you?
I mean, if you ask nicely.
Please don't let it do it for you.
You didn't say nothing about no cherry on top. None of that. No lumps.
No.
None of
Oh,
that.
no, get out of there.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Get out of
You
there.
gotta get out of there.
Gotta get out of there. But it's gonna be
I
real
gotta keep
weird.
the essentials. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the essentials.
Excuse me. Enough from 40 down by 40.
It's gonna be real weird when we live.
Keep it on me. Tell your bro he won't buy shit but the dust. Yeah, it's loaded. Yeah, they loaded all my homies with whatever you is. 40 different flows like
But don't bite this though. Don't come for smoke that you ain't get sent for. I just chopped it up with the little homie. He heartbroke. Trap just got convicted. He tripping. He say free kinfolk and I'm sick of this. Family keep on distancing. I just want some peace and lately all that I've been getting is a lot of frustration. That's due to ignorance. People not having sense and when I speak everybody gets offended. This ridiculous. I just might give up cause ain't no fixing this.
Pulling up from 40 down by 40, told the 40 for love. Keep it on me, tell your bro you won't buy shit but the dust. Yeah, it's loaded, yeah, they loaded all my homies with whatever you is. 40 different flows, I keep it moving, things change, baby, you don't. Can't picture you on, draped in that Saint Laurent.
Can you not?
Too strong, told me I can't do it. Baby,
You
girl,
moaned in my ear.
all night, chop it up.
You definitely moaned.
Dirty dance killer.
That was a moan.
2 times I ain't gotta say it cause baby you know the damn vibe. Same day I fold on the gang, it's the same day I'm dying. How you know I keep it 100 like 52 times. Really quiet when I'm riding with you, but
I
no
can't
problems,
understand
don't
what
solve
you're
it. I'm just vibing with you. So solid, I can Metal Gear box.
I mean, I can hear you saying something,
110
but
like
the music is playing
522.
currently.
Yeah, I'm back at it. Told that girl throw that back to me. It was 40
If I'm
by 40.
noticing a speck in your eye, that means we're close. And a lot of people fear intimacy.
The countdown's going now, by the way.
Because I don't want you to see into me. So I keep people at a distance. If I can stay up on the stage.
My love for you never died and it never will. That's not how I'm built. But we had shaky foundation, making our hopes of a future impossible to fulfill, making my heart collapse. But it was for the best in hindsight, boy, that time lapse. I got a new pursuit perhaps, but it's hard to say cause she the type to be down for 2 days and be gone for 3. Weekends the only thing consistent. Walking the fine line between pestilence and persistence. Ooh, she killing me. New people popping up from distant memory. Oh, how they changed, trying to party next door, talking about come and see me. For once, I would like someone to keep that energy. I guess I'm just different, at least that's what Valerie told me. She said that was me, unapologetically. Sorry, I'm calling late, the reception be getting fuzzy. My miles go up by dozens, spin the shoot up to Oklahoma. Decisions like that be sudden, been hitting the road for nothing.
Please leave your message for Precious Healy.
Hey, I was just driving on my way back. Just called to check on you, make sure you're good. Give me back when you wake up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't enough wiper fluid to clear my thoughts. I'm on this road, coasting at 60 miles an hour, missing my queen of hearts. I'm feeling stressed, my eyes getting heavier. No, I can't stop and rest, and that's a bet. Praying I played it the way I taught myself, memorizing a set, hoping I play my cards correctly. I never shuffled the deck, a young ace. Jokers around me pay me respect. When you see a king, then you bow. I got reticules on your heads. Hustle to feed the family, multiplying the bread. It's a cycle like chain links to the golden ones on their necks. White Iversons plotting to steal the crap when it's dead, but this the soul number 23 slamming it when he fed the rock. I read the clock and I lost the time that I spent on that. Lately I don't check my watch for seconds, I'm not getting back. Lately all my friends is wait, I'm lighter now. I finished fast. All these rappers food to me. I wonder where my dinner's at.
While we've talked so much about the importance of not living in your past and the danger of living in yesterday, I certainly think that a lot of relationships are sabotaged by things that happened before they ever began. That weren't dealt with. And so we project onto other people trust
Get out
issues
of
that we
there.
develop because of another person's actions and start saying things to somebody that we just met, like, who's texting you? And it's not that you ever caught him doing anything, it's just that it's been done to you before. And so now you're
Now let it do.
It's like, wait, she was sucking you like that?
Oh God.
Thank you for tuning in to the We Live Isaiah Polk Soundcheck. This is Isaiah Polk. We Live. We are live. Visions. What's up, Visions?
Yeah, what's up? Look at that.
Everyone say hello to Alan. He's in his bag. Give him my eagle.
I'm listening, bro.
The song's hitting, man. As well as JC, aka Mr. Onion Bagel, aka what was the other one? Big Booty Anonymous T. Soundcheck. You got Mike shadow on your face. You look like a giant black robotic penis was on your face.
Whoa.
Well, thank you for joining us for We Live, the Isaiah Polk Soundcheck. I'm Isaiah Polk, your host, as well as your B-Mike, Big Booty himself, the one and only Mr. Mattress Seller, Trevor Man, a.k.a. Keep Me Anonymous T, and your C-Mike.
Saying that.
And your C-Mike today is none other than Candyman Jade, you know, the cool Caucasian, the crispity, crunchity Caucasian. What was the one I had for him? Mr. Onion Bagel. That was it. Mr. Half an Onion Bagel Booty, Jade Cobb. If you're watching us, on Twitch, YouTube, and now Facebook, which is new to me.
Yeah.
But, if you're watching us on any of those, we're live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 11 p.m. And if you're listening on any of the aggregators, be they Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Podbean, remember to leave a rating, a review, a comment, or follow whatever that platform provides you. How have you been, Jade?
I am great, man. I am doing fantastic. It's been a very, very easy day. It's about it for me, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just been a very, very chill.
I'm gonna turn the brightness down. You look very
chill
white.
Day. I'm very white without the light. So.
Yeah, but I don't want the cold contrast thing. That's better. T, how are you, bro?
Wow, I'm fantastic. I'm great. I'm excellent. Yes, delicious. How you doing, Isaiah?
It's been a rough day for me and my family, in all honesty. Woke up at 12 p.m. and my car was stolen. My 2018 Honda Pilot, Katie's, but the family's vehicle was stolen. Also, my older brother was murdered today in and so if you believe in prayer, definitely pray for my older brother. He lost his older brother. It wasn't related to me, but the family of the family is the family, so we all felt it. It's been a tough day for sure.
Wow.
But everybody has them, and they get better. All you can do is, definitely feel what you feel, but I'm good. It's just, it wasn't the best day. I've had better days for sure. Had worse though. I had worse. One time my dog licked my butt, so that was pretty not far. But in tune with the topic of the podcast, today we're actually talking about materialism, and I think that's perfect timing, what with the loss of a vehicle. I think that I know for a fact, upon the car being stolen, the person I was with at the time, they actually asked me, they're like, I'm surprised you're handling it so well, because I didn't get angry or anything. And the car really doesn't frustrate me.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't really do much to my day. Like, TJ even called me And I talked to Kay about it. I mean, not Kay. TJ. I talked to TJ about it, and he was like, "Why you smiling and laughing?" Like, because I was laughing about when I was telling him. He was just confused. I think this is one of those times, especially given that it's on the same day as my older brother losing his brother.
Right.
I'm able to appreciate the fact that like that's a thing. It's a car,
right.
And you know, I can buy another car in 30 days. The insurance may pay us to get another car.
That's crazy.
But he can't buy another brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like, especially people in our generation, where the emphasis, especially for women, from a man and men too, with like having things to acquire status or to be looked at a certain way. You know, we definitely put a lot of importance on the things we own. And I'm guilty of that myself. But T, do you have any comments on materialism and things of that nature?
Yeah, I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's something that you have to watch out for in life. If you get so caught up in like materialism and the chasing of it, because it is so, I don't know, frugal, not frugal. I don't know, I can't think of the word, but because it can just be here and gone just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it can be obtained once again.
Yeah.
If you don't keep that in mind, then you could lose sight of the things that aren't.
Are you playing Rocket League while you talk? I hear your controller. I hear your controller.
Yeah. Yes, no, kinda.
Why are you lying? Why did you just lie to me? I get it, bro. You wanted to enjoy the game. We're not important.
No,
that's crazy. That's how you feel?
No, that's not how I feel.
Playing Rocket League. He playing soccer cards.
They all love it.
This man prioritized soccer with cars over
that's
the homie
not
and his podcast. That's nuts, bro. How dare you?
No.
I'm trying to get your sound right, and I can't help but think you're a lot louder than me.
Am I,
no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm trying to think of the word. But you'll lose sight of the things that aren't.
Did you stop playing? Or are you still kicking the ball?
Running into the ball.
I'm sorry, I've never played that. I don't know how it works.
I was stuck in a game when
No, you're good. No, I feel you, bro. I think that's one of those things you have to continually check because, like, you know, as a person, there's always going to be something you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought I think closer to 9 pairs of shoes in the last month, and it's like I realized, oh wait, COVID, I'm not going anywhere. Why do I need this many shoes? But I got shoes. They weren't expensive shoes, and I think that's how I kept telling myself, you know, it's okay because I'm spending like 30, 40, 50 because there were deals, and the Nike outlet's been doing 20, 30, like 50% off for the last month. And then I realized, yeah, but all that so many times a month is still a lot of money. And then I guess money's included in materialism. If I'm still stressing about the money, I guess I'm still it's still materialistic. But I don't know. It's easy to get caught up in those things because right after I beat something, I'm on to something else. I thought I was good because I stopped buying colognes, and then I'm buying shoes. So it's always rough. Especially when I feel like you have to look and behave a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think about being in the art form that all three of us are in. I guess is a good, like, you can't be. I'm not too big on like rapper images, but you can't be an R&B artist and not look good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And a lot of time, even with rappers, like, people want to envy the person you are as much as they want to envy the music you make.
Right.
So it's like when you're working on perfecting an image, it takes money and it takes things and material. Like, in such a braggadocious art form, it almost seems like materials are not necessary. Well, necessary, but like imperative. And I guess there's workarounds for it because there's extenuating circumstances. But I don't see how you be a part of this art specifically and not be materialistic in a way. And I'm sure it's doable. But
yeah, it's kind of like you said with the whole, like, me and you talked about this. Like, I mean, the brand that you're trying to portray. You know, I mean, that basically it's how you market yourself, and the first, if not second step of that is how you look, how you dress, how you carry yourself. And so can't be out here rapping about you getting money and you look like a bum.
Yeah. What if you rap about being a bum?
Then you better have money.
I'm so confused. That doesn't make sense. What do you feel about that, T?
I think that to be able to not portray that image and like be successful, I feel like at some point you have to, and then like revert. That's the only time I done really just seen it work for like the biggest artists, like, you know, they rap about that change. Like, J. Cole talk about, like, you know, I used to be talking about X, Y, and Z in certain songs, and then
I almost feel like that. I almost feel like that's a reverse gimmick though, because like, you know what I'm saying, where they'll talk about like having had used to rapped about these things. Like, you don't think it's a gimmick to wake up?
Wait, what you mean?
Because like 21 Savage definitely uses it to his advantage. Like some days he's woke and talking about financial literacies, and then he's back about talking about shitting your homeboy.
That part.
Sorry, I was doing a spread, bro. But like, no, I feel you. I don't disagree though. I just feel like even that said, J. Cole still be wearing very expensive clothing and very expensive sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I feel like there definitely is like AJ. It could be a gimmick if everybody did it. I don't think that's how gimmicks work, Judd. I think that's exactly not how gimmicks work. I think gimmicks work because they're niche, and because, you know what I'm saying? Is that not the case, T?
No, you're right. You're right. I don't know what AJ talking about.
His name's AJ. Disgusting. Disgusting. Nah, but how do you beat materialism, Jay? You don't seem very materialistic.
I'm not. I was gonna say, like, I know I don't really talk about a lot of stuff when we
have a lot.
I don't like,
and you make pretty good money.
And part of that is, one, I have a kid, and so I know people use that as an excuse, but it is true when you. I mean, I don't know how you are with Isla, if not yet. Like, my focus is him, and so therefore, I don't necessarily have to have nice shoes. I don't have to have nice clothes. As long as something fits and I don't wear it twice a week, I'm good, honestly.
Katie said flashing money on live like we didn't just get robbed. Wow, that's crazy.
But I've never been that way, honestly. Like, I mean, I guess, and it's kind of crazy because I know a lot of people that they're like, I didn't have a lot growing up, so I want a lot when I get older. But me, I didn't really, I mean, I wasn't like poor or anything, but at the same time, I wasn't, wealthy, or, I mean, I would say middle class or right in between low income, middle class. I mean, single mom, single parent home, stuff like that. And so I got everything I wanted, but I didn't really want anything much. Like when I was growing up, like in high school, middle school, stuff like that. Like I always wanted to wear, like Forces. Like that was
the black joints or the white joints?
The white, the high tops is the first pair I ever owned. It was ridiculous with the strap. It's crazy
with the strap. No wonder. But, hey, Kivy Context actually asked. They say, I know what you guys mean about maintaining an image. I promote shows and events to a niche crowd, but is it considered materialistic to keep up with your small following, even if it doesn't cost a lot? I don't think it's materialistic ever to keep up with a following. I say the materialism comes in when like you're fixating on the financial or monetary gain, or like, it doesn't have to be money. It can be like a thing, but I don't think it's materialistic to work and expand your brand and your business. I don't think that's materialistic. I think that if you want that to be your means of like paying your bills, like that's not materialistic to want to survive off what you like to do. I don't think so, at least.
I don't think so either. Unless he was talking about like maintaining that image to keep up with the
small. Oh, that makes sense, huh? Well, I mean, I guess yes, but I mean, like I said, I think it's kind of like the music thing. If you're trying to maintain an image to look, to make that crowd believe that you lead a certain life, I think sometimes that's necessary to maintain that audience. But yeah, no, I think you're right, T. That's probably what direction he was going in. Jade,
Yes.
in relation to what you were saying earlier, I had my first dad, I had to give something up moment.
Okay.
Before I left for Dallas, actually, I had some money for the trip put away.
Right.
And right before, like not 5 hours, not long before I walked out the door,
Right.
I opened a letter, and Katie, I'm finna put you out there, but it was from the electric company, and it was the bill that was almost 90 days past due. Katie was responsible for paying that.
Uh-oh.
And I opened it, bro, and it was like $500.
Wow.
That I had to come. Well, Kate had to give up a good bit, like most of it, but I had to come out of my pocket for some of it.
Yeah, I mean.
And it was like, man, I had already had rent planned, like the trip planned. I had money set aside, and like it hit me like. But I was like, at first I was finna be like, well, look, you work tomorrow. She worked Saturday. I was like, you work Saturday. Y'all figure it out. But I was like, dang, my daughter's here. She can't, if they disconnect it tomorrow, she can't be here with no power. Like, you need to pay this now.
Yeah.
And I was like, 5 months ago, I could say, well, you might just sit here in the dark for 2 days. But like now, it's like, dang.
But now that she's here,
she gotta be comfortable. So
right.
Yeah, no,
I'm proud
definitely not dope. You're not the worst, Kate. You're just bad at paying bills. You're the worst at that for sure. But
get out of it.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of pay those bills.
I'm in my bag. But T, were you saying something? Did I cut you off? Oh, also, whoever Kibby context is, welcome to We Live, the Isaiah Polk soundtrack. I don't think we've seen you before.
Nah, I ain't seen him yet.
What were you saying, T? What were you saying, T?
Oh, I wasn't saying nothing, but I do have a question.
Okay.
So this has kind of been pretty big in my house here recently,
That's
right?
hot.
I've been I've been kind of focused on making sure that we make a certain amount of money, and I think when it comes to materialism, like money is right at the center of that.
Yeah.
But the motive isn't because I want money. The motive is I want stability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and you know what? Me and Juice actually kind of had a back and forth. She was like, "Man, you know, you focused on this money," and I was like, "Look at our life for the past 3 months."
No, we know who K Baby is. K, we're talking about Kibby. He's on the Twitch chat, not the YouTube chat. Go ahead. I'm sorry, T.
Very straight. If a little bit more focus on money management and budgeting was prominent in our daily operation for the past 3 months, then we wouldn't be in this situation. So, like, you know, my counter argument was, no, I'm not thinking about money. My focus isn't money. Like, we got to get this money. Because I guess that's really what the accusation was. Like, I was being materialistic. It's like, no, we're trying to be smart as a house because we trying to get out of here. The lease is up. You ain't lived by yourself or had like been in this situation. I was in the same situation last year when I was near the end of my lease with Joe, and I ended up in his house. I'm not gonna do that again. So, like, do you think that that's an instance where like I'm being materialistic, or does the motive change that?
I think that, and we're not diving into the conversation you and your wife had. We're strictly commenting on the materialism. Yes.
For sure.
Okay, yeah. Then no, I don't think it's materialistic because one, you're the head of your household, and I think that you are trying to make sure that you two have a safe, and also me having some information about where you lived and what you went through. I think that you are just trying to make sure y'all have a safe place, comfortable place for you to live, because if you don't do that, what are you coming home to? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's materialistic. I think that's more so like a lot like what I was telling Kibby when I was answering his question. I think that there's nothing wrong. I don't think it's materialistic to get what you need in order to be happy. Not even happy, to be to be well taken care of.
Survive.
Well, you can survive off bologna and a pair of underwear over your head, but like, I think, I think him. Yeah, on God, it's disgusting. I was there, but I think him getting exactly like, not even exactly, but enough to do okay and to be fed, sheltered, and clean. I don't think that's and safe. I don't think that's materialistic. I think that's being a provider and a protector, which is what he signed up for. But I can see where it can come off that way, especially, when someone's not used to having to hustle for what they're trying to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see both advantages, but no, I don't think that's materialistic at all. I think materialistic is having, sitting in a house where you got like a room with purple lights and alcohol across the back shelf and expensive records on the wall. I think that's materialistic. I don't think you're a materialistic person, T, and that's just from knowing you, because you have some expensive things, but all the expensive things you had since I met you. And I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having nice things, but when it's in excess, then yes, especially extreme excess where you don't use a lot of the stuff you have. I think materialistic is when you put a great sense of pride in your materials rather than, things that actually matter.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got a hold on in the chat. I'm focused on skinning humans and making coats out of them. Wow. That's
not going to warm you up too much.
Yeah, wouldn't it just be the same as skin?
Oh, God.
Well, not if he's scalping them and it's like a bunch of human heads.
Is that what I think?
Torn.
Yeah, but you're going to have to get a couple of people.
Hey, yo! Hey, you're bugging. That's crazy. Man, if you see a silver Honda Pilot with the license plate 544HZA, please contact your local authorities and snitch. I've never advocated snitching, but today I need you to snitch.
Bro, you know what you know the craziest thing?
What's up?
Like, let's see. We know where like this podcast could go as far as like viewership and how big it could get. Like, if we was already there, they would probably find that car.
Yeah, no, you're not lying. You're not lying. Which is crazy. I need like Drake to post like Drake. I'm a DM him and ask. I'm a DM him and ask him to.
Bro, Drake give you a new car.
Hey, that's not that bad either. I'll take it. I just need, bro. I had to take a lift to work.
Isla, bro.
I had to take a lift to work today, and I felt absolutely helpless. Like, I'm in that lifting. The dude asked me, like, "Hey, how are you doing today, Brandon? Just take me to Gibbons, bro." I'm not tipping you. my David Ruff, take me to Gibbons,
bro.
Huh?
That's big coming from you.
Right? I tip everyone for everything. I tip Sonic employees $10 or more at Sonic for bringing me tater tots. I don't even eat the tater tots, but yeah, no, I've accepted. This isn't one of those things where I think I have an excuse for it. I've accepted how materialistic I am, and which is crazy because on the same side, I'm not. Like I think I'm materialistic, but I can, because I'm aware of it, I can prioritize. Like I'm never gonna put something I own before someone I love.
Yeah.
Like when I was married and Precious took my truck to Sonic and she like skinned it, like. She got stuck in between the Sonic machines.
I think I remember that story.
Yeah, and she like skinned it on both sides, and like she would not tell. She was scared to tell me, and I was just like, "Are you good? Like it's just a truck. You're good. You're good." So, and same thing that happened today with the car. Even though it's Kate's car, but like I drive it a lot, so I'm just as inconvenienced from our family losing it. Mm-hmm. I just wasn't that worried. And Kate didn't seem worried either. Kate was just more worried about whether I was good or not. No one was in the car. Everybody's good. Like, Kate, yeah, we want it back. We did what we needed to do to possibly get it back or get insurance on it. But, like, I think Kate realized that it's just a car. That we can get another car.
Right.
And I think that shows, at least for me, some growth, which is what it's all about. T, when was the last time you looked at your nipples?
Couldn't tell you.
Just Just a quick question. I was thinking about that the whole podcast, and I thought it was about
That's
time.
so
that
crazy.
You love it. Yeah, as long as you were good, then we'll be fine. Exactly. Again, I see that old carjacking I do. It's on God. It's on site. It's on site. I sat in my room. Never mind. We're not gonna talk about this. It's definitely on site. What if it's? Never mind. Never mind.
There's somebody in the circle.
She said, "But still, please see my car." Here's the thing. This is what I'm worried about. I feel like someone was watching me.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. I got a screenshot of my location on Snapchat that someone sent to me, and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" And I'm not gonna say who sent me that, but someone sent me that, and it's like,
Never mind.
But it reminded me that people are definitely watching on, and I add a lot of people on Snapchat, so it's like, what if this is one of those people, and they pulled up. But how would they know I wasn't watching my car? Why would they steal my car? And there's someone else, There's someone else. I was like, what if they stole it just to be facetious? Do you know who I'm thinking about?
I said it earlier. You asked me who.
What did you say?
I said Kay did it.
Kay would never. No, not Kay. Never.
Oh, Zesty Aloe Vera.
No.
One of them wolves.
Yes, the bro. The.
Man, it's that possum face jigaboo. She gotta hop in the gloves.
Nah, I don't think they. But I was just saying, like, I wonder if it was somebody who was watching me. But here's the thing: if it was somebody who was watching me, I did something very foul the night before, and depending on how long they watched me, I'm scared.
What did you do?
I'll tell you later. But it was outside.
What did they see?
They could have seen some things, some things, literal things. I bet it's somebody's pissed off ex. I only have like 4 of those. Pissed off exes, only 1. But Precious said she'd give me a ride if I needed a ride anywhere. So,
man, she needs to ride over to.
And sound check.
No, we not live. We not live.
Sound check. This is on Facebook. Sound check.
I want my
sound check.
They don't love the kid. No, they don't love the kid.
He's tripping, bro.
Yeah, my eyes don't know I knew it, but
T out of pocket. Oh, you couldn't hear T.
I couldn't hear him at all. So like y'all are always having a conversation.
Jade was so out of the loop. I forgot I only had 1 pair of headphones.
I'm mad. I don't know I knew it, but I know it.
He can't hear you.